In this video we're tackling the mystery of Assetto Corsa Competizione force feedback and how different it is from the original Assetto Corsa's force feedback. We're doing a series of these videos, so look out for the other Mysteries of Simracing. But for now, fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a force feedback wild ride. Kunos created Assetto Corsa, which is literally, in my opinion, the holy grail of driving simulators, especially when it comes to force feedback, and especially when it comes to force feedback that translates the feeling of driving a real car, letting you precisely know exactly where the tyres are, how much car's rotating, the load of the vehicle. If you play the original Assetto Corsa on a direct drive wheel, your hands will start to like glow from the glory of the detail of the force feedback. It's genuinely incredible. I've only driven a few real cars, 2 race cars, and very briefly, and AC to me just lined up superbly with them. R-Factor 2 as well at times, that also has absolutely cracking detailed force feedback. So what is the mystery in that is that Kunos, who produced arguably the holy grail of being able to feel what's going on in a virtual world. Again, genius, unbelievable, incredible. Wow, that justifies spending a few grand on a force feedback steering wheel. Kunos produced that, and then they went on to produce Assetto Corsa Competizione. Now, Assetto Corsa Competizione has nice vibrational force feedback and vibrations for tyre flex and a sudden drop off when you understeer massively, and it does have super duper aggressive self-aligning torque. But what it doesn't have is good, subtle, dynamic force feedback and subtle ranges of load in the force feedback. Basically, ACC is like driving a rental go-kart for the most part. It's completely devoid of life, character, joy, and soul. If you're someone that appreciates force feedback, ACC is one of the most depressing driving simulators to play, and pretty much, in many ways, negates bothering to spend a lot of money on a high-end force feedback wheel. So, really, I think it is one of the bizarre mysteries of sim racing that Kunos would go from Netcar Pro, Ferrari Virtual Academy, Assetto Corsa, to ACC force feedback. It really doesn't make any sense. It's on a par with the Matrix trilogies. Matrix 1, oh my god, what a good film, what a tight plot. Okay, Keanu Reeves is a bit bland as an actor, but it makes sense for that character. Oh, we're on a journey, what's happening? There is no spoon. Incredible. And then Matrix 2 and 3 come along and you're like, what on earth? What? That's ACC force feedback compared to AC. I know some of you will like the force feedback, but the fact is, you're wrong. And I think saying you're wrong is always a completely foolproof argument. Look, I get it. Some people just want super duper bland force feedback with nothing really there. But you do have to ask yourself the question, why is it that R-Factor 2, Automobilista 2, Race Room, AC, AMS1, why do they all, BeamMG, why my force feedback joystick when playing X-Pedal, why do they all have so much more range to the detail in them, but ACC doesn't? Normally, from my perspective, when one thing is drastically different in one sim, it means one of two things. Either they've absolutely nailed it and done something better than everybody else, and congratulations, or there's something severely wrong. But I'm sure everyone will argue about force feedback forever, so it's never going to come to a good conclusion. I just really hope that the next AC2 resumes the glory of the grail of the original AC, or force feedback that you find in other sims. Also, the overall argument on this, you might like bland force feedback. You can achieve that with wheel settings with any sim. But ultimately, a developer should always give the option for the users, even if it's not in the main user interface, there should be some option for users to customize force feedback. So big credit to Project Cars 2 and Automobilista 2 where you can actually, if people want to, they can actually fiddle with the force feedback or actually drastically change it. For people who just want to load in, they can just load in and use the game's default force feedback. Yes, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm sure we'll be having delightful conversations. Not a controversial topic in the slightest. But thank you for watching this one. Let me know if you have any other mysteries of sim racing that you would like me to cover. I have 3 in mind, so look out for those videos. Subscribe and click the like button so you don't miss those videos and our live streams. But until the next one, guys, happy tea drinking, take care, and goodbye.